Number 2, send your tenant a copy of the blank lease. Don't sign it, just send it to them maybe a day or two in advance before you're going to talk to them about it. Just let them look through it, make sure they understand things, have their list of questions ready for you, and then when you're ready to sign the lease, before you do it, get them on the phone, talk to them on Zoom or a regular call, and go over the lease page by page, line by line. And yes, it does sound tedious, but it really doesn't take more than about maybe 20 minutes, and my lease is 6 pages long. The idea is to give them a chance to understand what's expected of them, what's expected of you, what happens when things don't go quite right, any violations, how they're handled. Most people have never heard of a cure or quit or a pay or quit, and those are two very important documents that might get filed if they do not follow the lease agreement, if there are violations. So make sure that they go over it themselves first so that they can be prepared for your phone call. When you call them on Zoom, on the phone, whatever, go through it again line by line, and you can address 99% of the problems that are going to come up later if they understand what they are and what the process is. And the biggest process is rent payment, when it's due, how it's paid, what happens if it's not paid, what happens if it's not paid in full. Everything is detailed in the lease, prepared by your attorney, so that there are no misunderstandings, although there probably will be. But you do need to make sure that everybody starts off at least with the same understanding of what's expected.
I've been a remote landlord in 2 states since 2008, so send me your questions and let me know what topics you'd like me to cover.